Hey, what's guys, Vizeh, and welcome to another video on my channel. And today, let's get into my team of the season video. Now, what you need to know about team of the season is going to be in this video. So sit back, relax, have some popcorn, or even a coffee. Mine's got Stitch in it, so the more you know. Big up Stitch, you know. If you guys do enjoy, make sure to smash a like button, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into the video. So, what you need to know about Team of the Season. Of course, Team of the Season is one of the best promotions of the entirety of the FIFA calendar. It's got every single league with the best players of each player of the season, which is kind of in the name. And we're going to get so many brand new cards which you can use in your teams that will make it so much more fun for you to actually play this game. And the gameplay is a bit so we'll see how that goes. Let's get into it, guys. So right now, as you can see, we have currently got the current Team of the Season release dates on our screen right now, including FIFA 18 to FIFA 12. So as you can see, last year it started about this time last year, but I believe that was because of the World Cup. They did Team of the Season a bit early because of the World Cup mode coming out. For me, I genuinely believe that the World Cup mode will be released when we get to the end of the Player of the Year SBCs for Van Dijk and Raheem Sterling. The reason why I think this is because, well, let's think of it like this, guys. EA will only benefit from Team of the Season lasting longer, because typically when Team of the Season ends, the entirety of the game cycle starts slowing down. You know, less people start playing the game because, well, after Team of the Season, after everyone gets their free packs and all that good stuff, that people kind of don't really care about the game in the same way because, well, it's the last big promotion. You know, afterwards there is footies and, you know, best of SBCs gets released again. But in the grand scheme of things, people only really care about Team of the Season, and that's it. So I believe in this 11-day, 12-day countdown, when this is done, I believe that will be the start of Team of the Season, which means I believe that Team of the Season will be announced on the menus about the 9th of May. So on a Thursday, or maybe even on a Wednesday. So we'll give it a 2-day countdown, potentially. Then on Friday, 10th of May, I will believe that that is when it will begin. And of course, if you guys are not aware, this is what usually happens for Team of the Season. So this is how I believe it will plan out, and most people also believe this will happen as well. Now on the 10th of May, it will begin, and the community Team of the Season will be announced. Also, midway through the week on a Wednesday or Tuesday, then there will also be the Football League Team of the Season. Now, if you're wondering what does community Team of the Season mean, it means that every single player that's, you know, been the best players of the year but has not received any form throughout the calendar year in FIFA will be given a Team of the Season. So let's say someone like a Fabianski. Fabianski, the West Ham goalkeeper, he's been fantastic this season, but he's not received any form. I think that he'll be likely in this Team of the Season for the community version, and also in the Player of the Year, and also in the Bpl Team of the Season as well. Now, what I will say is that when it first gets released for the community Team of the Season, if you've got packs saved, if you have coins saved, or money saved for FIFA points, if you really are doing that, I would say do not bother opening like more than like, I don't know, 5 packs for the community Team of the Season. Typically because the players that you're packing that will typically be nowhere near the amount of money that you get for a Bpl Team of the Season, for example. You know, so there's much more likely chance you packing a sick player for the Bpl version than in the community. It's just how it goes. But a lot of people will, you know, go all in for Team of the Season for the first week for the community. Then they realize, okay, so I packed myself one random guy in La Liga, which no one cares about, which is worth 30k, and then you got no packs left. So if you are saving packs, which I believe you guys are, because I've said since forever, save your packs for Team of the Season. I open my packs for content. I'm stupid, and I will make sure that I've got packs ready for Team of the Season for you guys as well. However, for you guys that are saving packs, please do not open them all until at least the Premier League is released, because that is when the big boys is out. And then maybe even then, save it. You can like save the rest of the packs for the ultimate Team of the Season. Therefore, the best of the best is out in packs. That's what I think you guys should do. So yeah, moving on. So we've got Bpl for a whole week, then La Liga for a whole week, then Bundesliga for a whole week, and then Liga and Serie A should be in the same week as well. So it should be the Liga on the Friday, and then Serie A on the Monday or Tuesday, I believe. That'll be announced, and that'll be released for the entirety of the week. Then after that, it'll be a rest of the world Team of the Season, and after that, it'll be the ultimate. It's a bit sad because back in the day we used to have like the Eredivisie Team of the Season, the Saudi League Team of the Season, like we've got like whole leagues. You know, like say like even like what even was back then, like I think there was like a Turkish League Team of the Season. You know, you had like full 11 players, full of players from that league, and it looks like it's just going to be the rest of the world, and that's it. It's like the rest of the world is just going to be Ajax players, I believe, and maybe like Lozano as well. It's going to be half of the Eredivisie in the team season for the rest of the world. And then by the time June 28th is over, footies will start about mid-July, and in between that we'll get like, then after that we get like a best of SBCs, like a guaranteed flashback pack, maybe even like a base icon pack again, want to watch packs, and just random packs that's thrown in there. Maybe even like players which you've missed out on, like let's say like a Plymouth Hazard is back in again, or for, you know, random stuff that they like to throw. So that is what I expect. But last year for team of the season, I remember that EA did like a guaranteed like team of the season pack, which means that you could get like an ultimate team of the season, untradeable, but like you could open it and you could get anyone in the ultimate team of the season. I remember that was a thing, and that was insane. Also, I expect that each week there will also be in reds the current team of the season, like it's always been. So let's say if you get elite in the FUT Champions weekend for when the Premier League's released, then you could get like a 98 Aguero or something, you know, in that. So let's get into what we should expect for the actual players in the team of the season. Now for my BPL one, I'm going to leave that to last because I've got it saved up in my FIFA to show you guys. So La Liga, we got same old, you know, Messi, Suarez, Modric, Benzema, PK, Ramos, Jordi Alba and Oblak is the typical faces. Then we got a few faces which, you know, La Liga's an odd one because there is just a few players in there which are usually not that good at all. You get the same like Spanish players which are usually ass. So we got who's that in the mid? So we got Busquets, which I doubt many people are looking forward to that one. We got a right back which he doesn't look that bad, to be fair. I forgot his name, don't know who he is. So that should be the main 11 for La Liga. Next up is Bundesliga, and it should look like this for Bundesliga. And we have in net Summer, we got Kimmich, Sol, Orban from Red Bull Leipzig, and left wing back, I forgot his name, but I think he's actually alright, to be fair. We got in midfield, we got Thiago, Royce, and Jadon Sancho. Then up front we got Werner, Jovic, and Lewandowski. Bundesliga should be a very exciting one to look forward to because there's a few players in there that should be nice. So Royce should be a really good player. Jadon Sancho should be rapid as well, like a Sterling, and of course that Jovic. Look out for that Jovic. That Jovic should be a fantastic player for this year. He'd be pacey, he'd have amazing shots, and he's got mad physicals. That'd be a fun player. Next up is Serie A, and up in here we've got Szczesny and Cancelo. That Cancelo card is going to be insane, for especially the link to Ronaldo, of course. Koulibaly, Crucico, and I have no idea who that centre back is for Torino. Maybe you guys will know. In midfield, we've got Suso, Insigne, and Alejandro Gomez. That Gomez card I'm looking forward to because he's absolutely rapid as well. Then up front we've got Krajulala, I can't say his name ever. Zapata, which will be a mad card, just like Jovic, just big and strong and fast as well now. And then up front, of course, team of the season Ronaldo, which is expected. Liga, no, give me a lot of fun this one. Up front, of course, Mbappe, Neymar, Cavani. Who else could it be? Midfield, Di Maria, Pepe. Pepe's gonna be a fun card, and also Ben Arthur. Then at back, Lala. Team of the season Lala's gonna be a fun card to use as well. Then we got Marcelo, Marquinhos, and I think that's Mendy as a left back. And in goal we have, I forgot his name. He plays for Nice though, so that's more you know. But of course on the bench you should expect like a Depay in there as well. So Liga is usually quite a fun team with some fun players in there as well. And then for the ultimate, it should be something like this. We've got Messi, Ronaldo, and Aguero up top. Midfield, Neymar, Modric, and Mbappe. Then at back, Jordi Alba, Van Dijk, Ramos, PK, and also Oblak. So maybe it'll be a few players, you're in and out. It's all dependent on ratings, but it should look something a bit like this, which I'm expecting. Let me know, who do you think should be in the ultimate? Is there any players in there which I'm missing out? And let's get into my Premier League predictions for the team this season. And please be my guest, tell me how wrong you think I am, if I'm missing out anyone in this BPL prediction for my team of the season for the Premier League. So in net, I think it can only be Alisson. Alisson or Ederson, I think those two have been immense this year, so they should be in here. But for me, I'm going to put Alisson in the main frame here. I think he's been amazing. I don't think anyone can deny that he deserves to be in here as well. Then in my right back slot, I've got Ricardo Pereira. Now I think that he's been by far Leicester's best player this year, most consistent. He's not got much bullets at all this year, and I think that's unfair. I think he's been fantastic. In terms of ratings from WhoScored.com, he's in fact the most consistent seasonal. He's got a 7.31 rating for the entirety of the season, so he's been basically the best right back by stats. Then we got centre backs. We got Laporte, Cardinal, been a major figure in City's defence this season. Then of course, you know who it is. It's going to be Van Dijk, which I expect him to be a 96 rated as well. And then left back, it's got to be Robertson. you can't say he's not the best left back in the Premier League right now. 11 assists as well this year. What a player. Then in midfield we've got Eriksen, one of the biggest players for Spurs this season. Of course, a third place finish is still not bad for them, and I expect him to get given like a 95, 96 rated card, and it should be a decent card to use as well. So Eriksen has to be in here. Over midfield, Fernandinho. By far, City's like one of their most important players in their team. He's a figure, you know, the team doesn't click the same way it does without him. So even though he's not got the same amount of assists or goals, his importance to the team is so pivotal to their success. Then to finish it off, I'm going to put in Bernardo Silva. They're basically their best player. If you've watched City play as well, he's been just a joy to watch, and I think he deserves to be in here. And maybe even like a very high rating. I think that he should get like a 96 or something like that for how well he's actually done. Then next up, we got Sterling. In a young player of the year, he has been here as well. So I expect him to get given like a 96 as well. 97 maybe somewhere up there. I expect his card to be absolutely rapid. Like he's already got 99 agility, 99 acceleration for his 92. So I can't even imagine his stats for his dribbling and like everything else for when he gets his 96 or 97. I'm expecting a 96 because that's the same rating as his young player of the year, I believe. So anyway, striker, Aguero. It's just Aguero. I think he's been one of the best players this year. So Aguero for striker, I think he's been by far the best strikers this year. So he has been it. Then of course left winger, I'm going to go for Hazard. For his stats this year, goal contributions, he's been one of the best players for Chelsea. So I don't think they'll click the same way without him. So Hazard is in there, and that is the main 11. There you have it. That is what I've got in the main 11. Now let's get into the bench and reserves that I've got. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so I've got Ederson is the main keeper in reserves. Alderweireld, again, a big player for Spurs this season, I believe. Stats-wise, been solid. Pogba, he's the only Man United player in here. So stats-wise, you know, he's been pivotal for United. It's kind of debatable if he should be in here compared to some other players. But I think from midfield options, I think that is one of the best ones you can really pick. So I'm going to go for Pogba in here. Salah, again, really good season this year. Yeah, I feel like he has to be in there. Then Son, massive player for Spurs this season. I put him higher than Harry Kane. Harry Kane has had a few injuries this year, and he's been a good season for Harry Kane, but I think Son has been a bit more important in him because of, you know, Harry Kane's injuries. Then Mane, again, same thing as Salah, both has been on the job this season, so I think they got to be in here. Then I put Aubameyang, which I felt like it had to have an Arsenal player in. I think that if any Arsenal player will be in it, I think he will be Aubameyang because he has been pretty important to what they have done this year, and I think they'll be so much worse off if it wasn't for him. So I'm going to put him in here as well. Then on the reserves, Fabianski, Digner, Doherty. I think that's how you say his name. I don't want people to have a go and say, "Oh no, you didn't say it right, mate." I'm not Irish, okay? I think it's Doherty. I think that's how you say it. And then Sigurdsson and Richarlison. Now, it can go either way, yo. The reserves for me is tough because I feel like, you know, maybe like a Wan-Bissaka could be there instead of Digner. So I think that could be done. It's going to be very tough to see who we're pushing it. I think there's not much in it. So let's say Wan-Bissaka should be there probably for Digny because there's a few Everton players, so maybe he should be in there. Wan-Bissaka, you tell me, who do you think? I think it's gonna be quite tough. Maybe even a David Silva for like an Aubameyang, he could be in there, or even for like a Salah. David Silva. It's up in the air for who could be in here, but that is my team of the season. Let me know, who do you think I'm missing out? There's people like Jimenez for Wolves, that's been fantastic. Even someone like James Maddison has been really good for Leicester this year. But what third people may say, De La Feu, but with over 9 goals and 5 assists, it's good, but it's not, I don't think his team at the season level compared to like an Aubameyang, which this season has had 19 goals and 5 assists compared to De La Feu or even like a Troy Deeney. So for me, that is my team of the season. Tell me how long do you think it is. And lads, this is everything that you need to know about team of the season for FIFA 19. Tell me how much are you looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to some content for this game, and I cannot wait to get involved. So hope you guys will enjoy. Make sure to smash a like button, subscribe if you are new. Let's try and hit 200,000 subscribers before FIFA 20. And with that said, thank you guys for watching. My name is Vizeh. I'll see you next time. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true.